Mike, what do you guys average, just ballpark me, average spending on a certified vehicle to inspect and recondition it?
Certified vehicle, I mean, our average RO is probably a couple grand.
Couple $1,000s, okay? Eric, how often does your customer give you credit for that? What is that, the largest single sales expense you have for a used car?
I'd say so.
Yeah. How often does your customer give you credit for that?
Never.
Okay. Mariah, how often does the customer give you credit for the $2,000 we invest in that vehicle to make it a better vehicle for the customer?
Hardly ever.
Okay, Vinny?
They don't know what it is. They don't know how much it is.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Could have been $5, $2,000.
Oh, okay. Let me get this straight. Mike invests $2,000 to create a better vehicle for you to sell. Mike, am I getting this right?
Correct.
Okay. And then we make sure the customer doesn't give us credit for it. Is that the way it's working?
Basically.
Shouldn't be.
Well,
I'm saying it's right. I'm saying it's what it is.
Yeah.
well, let me ask you this. Isn't that part of creating value in a vehicle?
100%.
You know, how long have you been in the business, Eric?
10 years.
10 years? Mariah?
In sales, 4 months.
4 months? Vinny?
22 years.
Dylan?
Year and a half.
Mike?
11.
11. True or false? We just came through the best 2 years in history for an automobile salesperson.
Absolutely.
A few years probably.
I've been doing this for 43 years. I've never seen anything like it.
Me neither.
I've never seen so many salespeople making $250,000 to $500,000. Met a salesperson that made $1.2 million. In fact, he was the best salesperson in history. Ask me how I know that.
What was he selling his name?
Scott Remmer.
Turn this off. Coming off 2 great years, but we're gonna have to get back to some basics here. Okay? If Mike's investing that kind of money in these vehicles, I mean, there is no reason for that customer not to give us credit for that investment because it's designed to make it a better vehicle for the customer, right?
Absolutely.
I listened to a salesman the other day, and I thought this was brilliant. We had been through a seminar, literally, on how to create value in the reconditioning and expense, and I'm listening to him, and the customer goes, well, why do you guys do that? Salesman went, sir, we do that so you won't have to spend the money after you take delivery. And then he continued on. He said, if you want to open up your phone, find some other vehicles like the one you're looking at here. I guarantee you can find a bunch of them around here significantly cheaper, but none of them will give you the same value that we'll give you because every one of them is going to cost you a ton of money after you sign on the dotted line. Pretty strong?
Absolutely.
I thought it was really, really strong. How could we create some value in what Mike's doing for you guys? Do you guys have used car folders?
Sell the parts.
Sell the parts?
Sure.
What are you talking about?
What you put into the car.
Okay, okay, good. Sell what you did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys have used car folders with the ROs or inspections in them or anything like that?
No, it's all
You don't
digital.
get the RO back.
It's all digital. On our end, not on their end.
Okay, so they don't have access to it. Now the auto. I know Carfax will list everything a dealer does from a reconditioning standpoint. Does Auto Check do the same thing?
Sometimes, but typically the turn is too quick for it to catch up.
Okay. You know what? Then okay. If here's what I would do. I'd make sure the customer knew we spent on average $2,000 on every one of our used cars to bring it up to the condition that they are now looking at it in. That means we may have to. Do you add tires from time to time?
Oh, yeah.
Brake pads?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Change oil? We detail it? Sometimes we may have to do a transmission service. So, again, there's going to be different things for different vehicles. I get that. And some vehicles, I mean, if it's a 2022 Honda Accord with 2,000 miles on it, we're not going to spend $2,000 on that. I get that. But if it averages $2,000, you need to make sure the customer gives you credit for that because that is creating value in that vehicle. And I know gross profits have been off the charts.
You gotta spend later.
Say again?
They said they know it's $2,000 they ain't gotta spend later.
If they're
Well
alerted to
put. Say again, Mike?
it. If they're alerted to it, right?
Right.
They know about it.
And if they don't know about it, shame on us. All right? Now,